Hello world, Wednesday 13 here.
Hey, this is Tom Stain.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ronnie Ledrew.
Yes, my friends, my name's John Mahon.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast New Year's special. Sadly, there's nothing new here. We're just here to wish that you all had an absolutely amazing Christmas and have an amazing New Year. We want to lead you into 2026 with some of our highlights, some of our best bits, some of our favourite moments over the last year, if you will indulge us for the next 2 hours or so.
2025 has been one hell of a year. We've been to music festivals, we've interviewed tons of different people, and me and Tom have chatted an absolute metric ton of bollocks. So
there is quite a lot of shit in there, James, to be honest with you. There is, but thank you for joining us as always. Like we said in the Christmas special last week, we appreciate every single last one of you that spends your time listening to us, ingesting us, watching us, whatever you may do, however you consume us. We appreciate you all being here, and hope that you all had an absolutely amazing Christmas, have an absolutely superb New Year, and enjoy whatever this is for the next couple of hours.
I'll kick us off with some clips from our incredible interviews from over the past year, whether that be at music festivals or here live on Zoom. We've talked to some incredible people this year, so let's see what they had to say.
What the fuck is up? This is Crouching in the Sun with Tiberius.
What a lovely day to be crouching.
Oh my god, I love a Crouch in the Sun.
Especially on a Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon, Crouching in the
This
Sun.
is peak crouching
We're
time right
committed
now.
to this because I now can't stand.
Oh, yeah. You ready?
1, 2, 3.
Oi!
The boys! Football.
Anyway.
When you were first brought on to the MCU to storyboard for them, did you ever think that these movies were going to be as huge and as massive as they've become?
Oh God, no, not even close. I was on Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then had a brief stint on a Die Hard reboot that was happening then, and then I was looking for a job, and the Incredible Hulk came up. A friend of mine was going to do it, couldn't do it, and I knew the writer on it, so I got myself in there just as a job. I wasn't particularly excited about it because I know Hulk was never my favorite character, and I felt like this is it's going to be okay. And then they were doing Iron Man at the same time. But we were shooting for. I know we were the second to shoot. Iron Man was first to shoot. The summer I was up in Toronto working on Incredible Hulk, and it was a great experience, but I just didn't expect much from it. They debuted the trailer for Iron Man, and that summer is when the summer that we saw the trailer for Iron Man was the summer of Transformers, and I said, they're doing all of this stuff probably more elaborately in Transformers. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this is going to be anything. And I had no idea it was going to blow up. And even after 2 or 3 movies, I still didn't realize. I mean, I don't think anyone could. I doubt Kevin Feige even really was confident that this was going to work as well as it worked. But yeah, it was so the right place, the right time, and I do feel like someone is watching over me, because I mean, if I told that 10-year-old kid that was sitting in front of the TV watching the Carol Burnett show and drawing comic book covers that this is what you'd be doing, as a career, it would, that would floor him.
It was almost like you manifested it, Darren, when you were a child.
Hey, there feels like there's something. There's something going on. I want to believe in that kind of stuff, and I do feel like it's. I've had a really blessed career, in the sense that I have not had major stretches of not working. I became a storyboard artist at Agbo Pictures, at Agbo Entertainment, the Joe Russo's company, Joe and Anthony Russo's company, right when the strikes hit, and I had a contract for 2 years, option for a third. Went through all those, didn't really board through them. I mean, my whole intent of being a part of the company is that it was a production company that had a story department, that had, that they had creative executives that were pitching movies to studios. And I felt like, okay, if I'm ever going to move on beyond boarding, this is the best opportunity to do that. And I, I never would have thought that I'd be like progressing the way I progressed. And I still feel like I'm, 20, 30 years old, but I'm not, I mean, if I could technically like stop doing this in 10 years, in 5 years, if I wanted to. I don't have any intent to, but it's amazing that this has continued the way it has. And the MCU is such an enormous part of it. That and Fast and Furious movies. Those getting involved with both of those franchises was utter gold for me.
I was going to say, how do you deal with like the whole secrecy laws? And that's because obviously Avengers Doomsday is coming.
Yeah.
Like, do you?
I was going to ask about this. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, finish the question.
That's what I was going to say, because obviously, as you say, as a kid, you were such a massive comic book and Marvel fan. Like now to be involved in the movies, like it must be like, oh my god, there's so much I want to say, but I can't.
Oh, absolutely. What's weird about this one is it does feel like it's a job. Just like any other job, any other Marvel job. But realizing, when you see Robert Downey Jr. come out on Comic-Con stage and do all that, you realize that these things that you're, I'm in story meetings, and these things that you're pitching are going to have huge ramifications and huge, just audience reactions to these what right now are really simple things. And it's it's pretty wild. And I am not the best secret keeper. And I'm again blessed career because I've yet to really make a mistake. And I don't know what would there one time I posted on my my Instagram a animatic for a Black Widow Captain America fight in Civil War that didn't happen. And it was always after the movie's release. I feel like a movie's released, you can post anything I want, and that got picked up by some movie sites as Captain America Black Widow fight didn't that you've never seen, and Marvel Legal actually the only time anything happened. It was a slap on the wrist. It was not that big of a thing. And honestly, the creatives, I mean, from Kevin Feige on down, they wouldn't have given a crap.
My nan, to say that, she said to me, if you ever played local, Jesse. Now, my nan's from Belize, so she's got a Caribbean accent. So she's got like a real thick Caribbean accent. And she was like, if you ever play Close to Me, I'll come. And I was like, oh, okay. So I booked a gig. And like, when I told her I booked it, she was like, oh, no, I can't come. I was like, Nan, I've put on a gig for you. Like, it's for you. Like, all of the bio says it's for my nan. People are coming because they think it's really wholesome. It's for you. And she was like, okay, I'll try. I was like, Nan, I'll make sure there's Bacardi waiting for you on tap. So she came 29th of December. I went off stage for the encore, and the whole venue's chanting Nanny Bet, and she's standing there waving like they're her royal subjects. She's become an icon of the. She had all the men buying her drinks. Like, she's like a Belizean beauty, and honestly, she's like going up to all the men like, oh, I like you.
Oh my god, this just gets better. Oh, just
Nanny
there are no adjectives to describe how wonderful that is and how awesome she sounds.
People are asking for T-shirts saying like I heart Nanny Bet. People are asking for like people and fans were going up to her as she was leaving going, hi Nanny Bet, I'm so and so, or like everyone was introducing themselves to Nanny Bet, and she was just like, I really wanted my granddad to come but he just wasn't feeling up to it, but like to have my nan like looking up as I'm like windmilling, and like she doesn't like the genre but she respects that I'm doing something that I love. She was like, Jesse, at one point there was a huge fight on the dance floor and I thought, oh no, who's gonna stop this? And I said, no, Nan, that was a mosh pit. She was like, oh my god, no. She thought everyone was like physically fighting. She was like calling the security guard like, go get them, and we found it all very, very surreal.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
That is incredible.
She asked me when the next one is. She said, when are you doing that again?
First things first, how's Nanny Bet doing?
My nanny bet is really good, thank you. They actually picked me up from my nanny's earlier, so yeah, like she's
Sunday dinner?
I did have a Sunday dinner last week. Big up Grandad Bill.
Oh, we love it.
You are doing some dates with Trivium.
Yeah, baby.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I
was on the toilet. Yeah, it helped.
Thank God I'm already here. I just shit myself.
It's really loose now.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, I can go back to work now.
But yeah, it came out of nowhere. I know that
Matt's been really
Harry's good friends with Matt, and he showed him the new song, and he loved it. And just like a couple of days later, it was just like, oh, do you want to come on a couple of shows with us?
Yeah.
It was like, well, we'd be honoured, you know. I mean, and I'm not just speaking for myself. Like when I started doing metal,
they were all on.
Trivium were one of the bands that I looked up to and got inspired by.
Posters on your wall as a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
big
Matt Heafy.
Yeah.
Topless.
Yeah.
I still got it. Still in the garage.
It's on the ceiling. Well, we go to bed at night.
That's it, yeah. Night, Matt. Don't tell him that.
Like just stroking the punch away in this song. No, honestly.
I'm dying in his arms.
But honestly, like, you know, it's been amazing, and we really look
Can't
forward
wait
to
for
it.
it.
We were quite late in mix and master because Mark decided this is not good enough, and he was right. So we got a whole new attempt at the mix and master, and then we're kind of in trouble with deadlines and stuff like that. So then
we pissed off the record label a lot.
We probably did piss off the record label a lot.
The master was already delivered, and I woke up like 2 days after in the morning. I said, "Nope."
I remember. Fuck, and I was like, oh, this is gonna fuck. Like, you're right, but this is gonna cause so much trouble.
Yeah, and I was writing in our group, in the band group. I said, "Guys, listen, we can't leave it like that. We put so much effort in it, and the details are not worked out enough. It's like rushed towards the end. We took so much time, and the end was rushed somehow. It's not finished really. There are missing pieces somehow." And then I called our mastering guy. Like, I was mixing and called my mastering guy, and I was asking him, and he was, "Oh, what about the deadlines and how do we do that?" And then I called Century Media, and then it was
all hell broke loose.
Like Armageddon, like, at first. And then there was we pulled the master files back and delivered them, I think 2.5 weeks later. Luckily, it was between Christmas and New Year's Eve that the record company wasn't too busy, so they weren't starting right off working on it. You know, it was like, hey, we are okay, let's cool down. Okay, we are not working too much, and we are gonna go into our holiday phase soon. But I think it was a very specific date, on the 6th at 9 in the morning, the master has to be there or no album. And it was like, okay. So I worked through Christmas and New Year and all that kind of crap, and went to Hamburg to be in the studio for mastering. Ian was recording even at the mastering studio a couple more vocals which were not right, and it was like
last takes. And I'd come down with my yearly flu mix, influenza, whatever. I was wrecked, and I remember it was like going to Hamburg is such a burden from Berlin, because you got to take high-speed train, all these things, feet full of snow and everything. I was like, oh God, like off we go to Hamburg, in the studio, pumped on medication, and just like, God. And we're there, and then, I think we didn't finish until the 4th of January.
Yeah, 4th of January. Yeah, it was very,
we were
very
still
late.
in the studio getting the balances right, and
I was there until, I remember, because I left my hotel in the morning on the 4th, and we thought, oh, it's going to be an easy day at 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I'm going to drive home to Essen. It's like 4-hour drive. And then I was like at 3 in the morning, I'm still here.
Oh, no. And you drove home.
Yeah, and then I drove home. There's so many stories already behind this album. I drove home at 3:30 in the morning, and a snowstorm hit, and I could drive in walking speed. Like, I was like, oh man, I'm awake for 22 hours already now. I had to check out early in the hotel, and I'm driving through a snowstorm and can drive like 20 miles per hour, maybe. It's like, what the hell? I came home like, I don't know, at 9 or 10 in the morning, so crazy late. I was so exhausted, but then it was finally done.
We have powertrain. I mean, we had in our old rehearsal room, outside the house where we rehearsed, we had a lot of abandoned trains. There's a train museum in the building next door. The same building where we rehearse, we have a big train garage. So we said, if we want to do something with trains, we don't have to go anywhere, just outside the door, and we can take cool photos at the train tracks or whatever. So that's when we decided, if we're doing a new album, it's called something with train. How about Power Train? It's a cool thing, because then we can have like the power crew, the power guitar pick, the power drumstick, the power guitar, the power T-shirt, you know, the power energy drink, the power coffee, anything with something good to use. And then we said we shouldn't really do a concept album, but we still can't just do one song. It's about trains all of a sudden, and then we don't sing about trains. So we came up with this idea that the train is the album itself. And in the music video for the Power Train, we introduce everybody. Oh, welcome aboard the Power Train. We will take you through space and time and galaxies far, far away, and so on and so on. Every passenger in the music video represents a song.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
Okay.
so we have like the song Mega True, which is about heavy metal. It's a tribute to Hammerfall. We have heavy metal people sitting on board with Hammerfall t-shirts. We have one song is about Back to the Future, of course. He's a time traveler. He takes up this time machine that I built and and he disappears. One song is called My Epic Dragon. Finally, a song about dragons. Yes. And and also a very special dragon. It's a dragon called Draco from the movie Dragonheart, with Dennis Quaid, Sean Connery.
Years.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a fantastic movie. I watched it in the couch the other day when I was sick again. So there's a knight sitting there with a sword. We had one song is about the evil character from Neverending Story, Gumork, yes. The song Thunder Power, lightning strikes, people get scared, the nothing approaches, you better run, and so on. So we have one guy who's very scared, and so on. So if you watch the video, the song Power Train makes sense. If you only hear the song, it doesn't make sense. It's just a good song, but together with the video, it's you understand the concept of the album. We have a couple of girls sitting there like, yeah, we won the trophy. That's the song Victorious.
That's so amazing. I love
it's
this.
so smart.
Yeah, the song Battle Cry is about Vikings. There are a couple of Vikings there. The song Alliance Anthem is like a tribute to our fans. It is a tribute to our fans. So we have a Majestica fans on board a train. They were like, oh my God, it's Majestica. And then one song, The Story in the Night, is it's a ghost story. But we couldn't really do anything with ghosts. So we have the band sitting there rehearsing a song and looking at a computer, with the guitar notes. And there you have the title, A Story in the Night. So that represents that song, which was also a hint to which music video we were going to release next.
So smart.
Amazing. It's clever.
So
clever.
smart.
Yeah. And this is what I love to write stories and do, like Easter eggs. There's so many Easter eggs on this album.
And I've heard it from both opponents' side during interviews, but never from the side of RevPro. Will Ospreay and Vader. What happened here on your side of this? Because obviously it was all over Twitter to start off with. So how did RevPro get involved?
So I had no interest in being involved at all, just for the record, at the start, right? And then it just took this life of its own, right? And a wrestler said to me, are you going to get on this Will Ospreay and Vader stuff? And I said, no, I am not. And he was like, you are the only person in the UK that can do it in a classy way, right? And he was like, if you don't do it, 100% someone else will do it and they will ruin it. Right? And I was like, let's see. I was like, I messaged Will first and see if he'd be up for it. So I messaged Will and I was like, I can't remember how the message read, but I was like, would you be up for this? And if you know Will, Will's up for anything. He's like, yes, boss. Yes, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, Will's, you know, I think that's part of his success, right? So Will was up for it. So I'm like, I'm going to email Vader, see what happens. Email Vader, nothing for a couple of days, and boom. Vader's back, give me a number, let's talk, whatever, right? And then I'm embroiled in the most surreal, and in my mind, I was like, I can't remember, we turned this around in about 6 weeks, right? And I was like, because I was just like, this is only hot until it's not, right? Yeah. And the key was getting it out and getting it sold out before it was no longer hot. I believe, come the day of a show, I believe if we'd put tickets on sale on that specific day, I don't believe we would have sold out, right? Because, again, look, it's people's attention spans, isn't it? Like, look at anything. Like I say, again, FWA trading off the legacy of York Hall. We do our York Hall show, and the next week it's forgotten about. It's the way the world has changed, right? It's always something's new, right? John Cena turned heel, right? In this amazing angle with a Rock. For next week, we can't even remember the Rock's involved in the angle. You know, everyone moves, just everything just moves so quick. And then there's people looking back going, well, why is the Rock not involved? Well, because everything moves on. I don't know why he's not involved, but again, everything moves on, right? It can be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And then we'll be thinking, what's coming at, I don't know, do they still do Backlash? I don't know, but what's coming at Backlash or what's coming at SummerSlam or whatever? You know, AEW breaks all records for attendance outside of WWE. And then it's just, we've got a pay-per-view next week. We need to service. Do you know what I mean? Everything's, the world just moves so quickly, right? So you have to hit this stuff when it's right. So I just found myself in a very surreal time where basically I wound up being Vader's best friend for a few weeks, and we'd talk on the phone. But you need to understand, we would talk on the phone for hours. He'd be reading his autobiography to me. The forward that Mick Foley did, he read to me at least 2 times. He would be telling me stories, and you know, he'd be very keen, about his days wrestling in WCW. He'd be telling me about how Will Ospreay reminded him of Sting. There was no real heat. You know, I don't want to, kill kayfabe, but you know, it wasn't like Will and Vader got to London together and wanted to kill each other. You know, Vader was very, and I hate to break people's heart who would love to think that Vader looked at Will as a piece of shit, right? But Vader looked at Will Ospreay and likened him to Sting. That's right. I want to make that clear one more time. Yeah. One of Vader's greatest career rivals, he likened him to, right? So, you know, you can, so again, I think that Vader's just a worker. He saw an opportunity to get another big payday. He was, again, I'm not gonna, he was sending me pictures of himself, going, look at me, I'm in shape, whatever. I knew the jig was up a little bit when, when he had his flight and whatever. And I got an email through saying request for special assistance, a wheelchair, right? And I was like, this is not the same dude that I've been seeing pictures of working out in the gym. Right. And he was obviously sending me a few-year-old pictures of himself and whatever have you. Right. The match itself, again, it was what it was. I think it went as well as could have been expected. Right. And I think I would say there's not another wrestler on that day in the world who could have got Vader through a match the same way that Will Ospreay did, the same way that referee Chris Roberts did. And look, was there chaos surrounding Vader's UK trip? Yes. Was the chaos surrounding the match with Will Ospreay? No, it was actually surrounding stuff after that, with autograph signings that you'd agreed to, and then fell out with the guy he was doing it with. Were there trashed hotel rooms? Yes. You know, was it? Was he high maintenance when he was here? Yes, right. But the match happened, and would I do it again the same way we did it? Probably yes. I know there's a lot of debate about what was going to happen with the finish. Obviously, going into it, the idea was for Will to go up in the match, and then maybe a week before, he basically pleaded for him to go up and then put Will over in a return match. When he came, it became very evident that there was going to be no return match because he was in no condition for a return match. And it wasn't that he had refused to do it, you know. And could we have double crossed him on the day? Easily. Could we have convinced him on the day? Easily. But was it worth it in the grand scheme of things? No. And the reason why was because we were putting heat on Pete Dunne, right? And obviously we never got to go as far as we wanted to go with Pete Dunne and, you know, his story with Will, because it was shortly after that all the NXT UK stuff for Pete Dunne kind of blew up, right? But it wasn't Vader that won the match. It was Pete Dunne that cost Will Ospreay the match, right? And that's what you need to remember. And there was even talk of doing the tag match with Pete Dunne and Vader against Will Ospreay and Ricochet as well. When that was the idea when we realized Vader couldn't work, essentially. So there were all these thought processes, but obviously it did become clear that we weren't going to be able to do a rematch when he got here. And it was almost a case of path of least resistance, you know, and that's what we took, you know, and I guess that's the story in a nutshell.
Going back to Natalia, you were part of her biography, The Last Heart Beating.
Yes.
Which I think I'm not sure, it's on its way out. It's coming out now, I think, soon, isn't it?
I don't know if this came out for you guys. In America, it's officially out. So
I think for us it's next week.
Okay, so I think it's next week for you guys. So it's officially out here in America and in North America, Canada. And yes, that was probably like the biggest, you know, kind of like achievements. It was being asked to do that because hearing her story of how she wanted to do it, the story she was going to tell. It's connected to Bret Hart, who's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and how she showed me like, this is his biography, you know, this is his front cover, you know, maybe we could do something like that. You know, I would like for it to be as powerful. And so I was like, man, dang, I got to live up to Bret Hart now. Like, yeah. And that was a little tough, like, but I was excited. And, that was amazing. Like we worked together with ideas. We went, you know, we did mock-ups. We did the whole thing. We really produced the whole thing. She had like a vision that she wanted, and I was kind of the guy that was going to be had the tools to achieve those things and kind of bring it to life. And not just the front cover, but there was a lot of never before seen photos that were in the book of her family, Bret, her mom, her dad, other wrestlers that were original, like photographs that have kind of like deteriorated over time. You know, they were low resolution. It was someone took them on their cell phone. So I had the job of remastering those and bringing those into, you know, full resolution, high resolution, restored color. You know, there's a lot of photos of like her grandfather. And those are like when they're all little, and Bret was a little baby and Owen was a little baby. And these photos are just kind of like falling apart. So I had the task of restoring all those for the book. And that was very cool for me. The front cover was kind of like when it comes to a professional level, like that's cool. I got the front cover, but to restore those like really personal like photos where I'm seeing, like, I have them like in front of me. Like I have these photos being texted me of when she was a baby, when Bret was a baby, like on like their grandfather and the grandmother. And I was like, no, you know, like these are real special photos. and to be the guy who brings them back to life. That was the coolest part for me, as like when it comes to that part of the project.
That's incredible.
What an honor that is as well.
It was.
To be
Yeah,
in
it
charge
really
of
was.
the
Like we still talk about it, and it's like that's been one thing that is really kind of like not cemented what I do, but to be able to like do a front cover and restore those photos and kind of help produce it. That's what's really for me, like internally taking me over the top to say I can do these things. I can push this career forward. I can, produce and consult and, do what everybody wants to do when it comes to these projects. And it was an amazing thing across the board on like every kind of level of when it comes to, my work and who I am and where I want to go.
My dad was a hippie.
Awesome.
So,
love that.
Oh yeah. So Pink Floyd was a big one. But he was an avid lover of blues. So like I got introduced right out of the gate to Chuck Berry and all the greats from like the blues era, and then all the way through like Leonard Skinner, Def Leppard, all of that stuff.
Amazing. So obviously you said there you listened to a lot of the heavier stuff, Disturbed, Data Remember. How did you discover that side of the alternative music then?
So it's funny because my parents were very strict, very conservative family, and so they didn't want us listening to contemporary rock and roll. They figured like 70s and 80s rock and roll was bad enough, and but then and I feel really bad because I hope my dad doesn't hear this. They bought us these Christian parody CDs. Okay. And these Christian rock groups, they would make religious parodies of popular rock bands. Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of In the End by Linkin Park, it was Corinthians.
Oh, for God's sake.
I kid you not. Instead of Lose Yourself by Eminem, it was Look Yourself.
Okay.
And I got very curious. It was very well produced. It was very well produced, especially considering the times. And I was just like, wow, this music is so cool. And then I accidentally heard the original. And I think it was Puddle of Mud. It was Blurry, and then the one that they had was Flurries. And then I heard Blurry, and I started singing the Christian version, and I realized these aren't the right lyrics. What is this? And like the sound was different, and the vocals were different, and the instrumentation was a little bit different. And I was really like started paying attention, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. What is this? And so then I found out that like, oh, all of these songs that I like are not by this Christian band.
So your dad accidentally brought you into the world of rock and metal while trying to keep you away from the world of rock and metal.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Really want to hear these, I won't lie.
Oh, man, I felt so bad. Because like looking back, I'm like, oh, you had no idea. You had no idea. Like that like was brain altering for me. And like I needed to hear the source material. And so that's what I did. I did my deep dive. That's also how I really got to love Eminem. Oops. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's how I really got to love Eminem and stuff like that. It was
oh God.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Dad, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Porter.
It's not your fault, man.
Like everyone loves movies, everyone loves TV. It's such an important thing. But you were saying then you haven't had an audition in 3 months. Just to understand a bit more about it, is that because there's just nothing out there to go audition for, or why is that?
So it's worth explaining this because again, if I had the opportunity to do that original TikTok video again, I would have packed it full of information that at the time I did not have to my fingertips.
Yeah.
But again, you have to understand when I was making that video, I was not thinking that I was going to be the brand ambassador for the entire creative industry for about a week. But things I would have included there is why this is happening, right? Because it is a perfect storm of loads of things going wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll start in roughly chronological order. Let me take you back to the halcyon days of 2016. Do you remember back then when we were still part of a European community?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Pre-COVID.
glory days. Oh, wonderful moment. And then we Brexited. Now, the thing with the Brexit and what has now subsequently happened, because we ended up having the worst possible deal we could have had.
Of course.
And for all, listen up, right-wing commentators. For all the people moaning about how, like, I am not a Starmer defender, but I will say this. For all the people moaning about how shit this Brexit deal is, your boy Boris Johnson came up with it. So if you're going to blame anyone for it, blame him. You assholes. But subsequently, what this has meant is that, well, a lot of things. It is harder now to work on the continent, which for a lot of actors is basically their bread and butter. The reason for this is to work on a continent now. We used to just be able to do it frictionless, but now you need a visa. And that visa has to be paid for by a production company who perhaps would be more willing to just pay someone on the continent as opposed to getting a British actor in. In addition to that, because everything shrinks because of the economy, and the economy has shrunk, obviously, because of Brexit, that has a knock-on effect on everything else. So budgets are tightening up at a time when things are starting to cost more, which brings us on to our next thing, inflation. So was a time that you could maybe mount a pilot for something like the BBC. You could maybe mount something like that for maybe 100 to 150,000 quid, right?
Yeah.
That's now £500,000. What? Because you're talking about everything from hiring practices, getting locations, everything is more expensive and it is exponential. It grows and grows and grows and grows and grows to the point where a lot of companies aren't willing to take the kind of risks that they might have done in the past when things were, good and things were great. We now move on chronologically to the next bit because God forbid we have a reprieve after we Brexit. No, we slam straight into COVID. Now, COVID caused a lot of things to happen. It caused a lot of projects to get pushed. But what it also meant is that companies were sort of stockpiling their money and sort of keeping their powder dry. And so when things started to open again and things could start happening again, they basically shot everything that they had. They splurged a whole bunch of money on everything. This is why, looking back in hindsight, my 22-23 calendar was so packed.
Yeah.
Because we were literally making everything. Like you couldn't move for projects. But the problem with having a long tantric money sex session is that eventually you come. And once that happens, your balls are empty. By which I mean, all the projects that they had chambered have been made, and there'd been no real attempt to try and shore up new ones to come after, and they'd spent all their money.
Yeah.
Like it was all gone because they made so much so fast. But you might think to yourself, well, that's fine. All you need to do is just get a bunch of people in to write some more stuff and then just make that. Writers' strike in Hollywood.
Yes.
Oh,
I actually forgot all about that for a minute. Yes.
So what happens then? Well, that means that a lot of big American productions that always come over here to use our studios because our studios are the best in the world, as are our crews. That's what that global soft power I was talking about. But now suddenly they're not making anything over here because no one's making anything because there are no writers and there are no directors. And this union strike goes on for ages. Now, I am not complaining about the union strike. It is a good and proper thing that they did. It is very important that we are represented as actors, as creators, as writers, as directors to be protected from the capricious whims of the CEOs and the money men that sit atop the pyramid. your people like your David Zaslavs, people like your who's the guy who does Disney, Bob Iger.
That's it. Yeah.
Like, these executives that pull in like tens of millions of pounds of salary a year, not including their bonuses for whatever their performances are, who don't have a creative bone in their body, but sure know their way around a spreadsheet. And we've seen this happen, particularly with David Zaslav, who I have a very big problem with. So, Warner Brothers, sorry, but this is why I'm unemployable. But like, we have a situation where it is now more financially convenient for Warner Brothers to shelve movies that they have completely finished so that they can get a tax cut, rather than actually putting them out and letting people see it and letting the market decide. The two big cases of this were Batwoman, which again had finished post-production and was ready to go into cinemas. Gone. We'll never see that. That will never see the light of day, because removing that allowed space for there to be some green on a spreadsheet somewhere. The Acme film, the Looney Tunes thing, Wile E. Coyote versus Acme, whatever it's called.
Yes.
Like, fortunately, that seems to be getting a second life because the license was sold to someone else, which is always a good thing. And hopefully that will see the light of day. But again, the intention was for that to vanish, so that they could get a tax break, and therefore their shareholders' investments are ring-fenced again against any kind of issue. Because as we are now fast learning in this hyper-capitalist society that we live in, the illusion of infinite growth is all the shareholders care about. But it is an illusion. There is only a finite number of eyes. There's only a finite number of dollars in people's pockets, particularly as things get harder and harder with inflation, all that kinds of stuff. It's really difficult, which is a long way of me saying it was important for these strikes to happen.
Yes.
Because if you give these pricks an inch, they'll take the piss. So it was important, and I stand in solidarity with anyone in the creative industry, and in fact, any trade union everywhere. I stand in full solidarity with, because by God, if we don't protect ourselves, then we've got no hope. But
they fucked me at the same time.
makes it really hard to appreciate it when you're sitting here in a country that is currently not on any kind of creative strike, waving your little placard, going, doesn't affect me though. I'm not on strike. I am ready. I will scab. In fact, I'm not even scabbing because we're not on strike. It's fine. This is morally fine if I work. It really is. And so the short story long, it's possible that the British creative industries could have survived one of these things.
Yeah.
But it is becoming increasingly clear that it didn't have the stability or the cash to survive all of them. And what we are seeing now, because this work is so precarious, and because I should have done all this before. There is a frightening stat. Like, really high percentage of people who work in the creative industries are self-employed.
Yes.
Which means there are no safety nets. This is why people are leaving the industry. This is why people can't afford to keep doing what they're doing. It's why we're facing a brain drain. And it is, in addition, there's no one else going to be coming in either. Because if established artists and like established crews can't get work, what hope is there for someone starting out? Very little indeed.
Ask you how your Friday's been. Well, we woke up in the 3:30 in the morning and we've been traveling for 16 hours, so it's been hectic and hardcore, but I'm feeling the energy of this festival, to be honest, and you can see I'm not that tired yet. Yeah. I'm kind of pumped and the nerves are starting to kick in, so it's gonna be, I'm excited.
And you're gonna fucking smash it.
Oh, I hope so.
Really? Are you excited for later?
Yeah, I mean, the second that we start to talk about it, I'm starting to get like stomach cramps, or where it's just like, I don't know. But I'm excited, and I see a lot of people, like the whole spectrum of genre of people. Like you have goth people, then rockers, then some I don't know, trance people like to the party music. It's just the whole genre, and I love it. It's been so lovely here, you know.
The thing about this festival, man, is anybody will go watch anything.
Yeah.
And you're in the forest stage as well. All the beautiful. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've been there for a second, so I haven't been on the stage, but it's looking really romantic, kind of. Yeah, it's really cool.
It's
really
going to be a spectacle, put it that way.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward to seeing it later.
So you guys are currently on your Real Deal Tesco Meal Deal tour. Greatest name I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, sir.
Fucking super. But the question is, like, not only how is the tour going, what's your go-to Tesco Meal Deal? I'm intrigued now.
Let's go. So let's go for the
chicken and stuffing. Sandwich, chicken and stuffing.
And what's your crisp or your snack and your drink?
Usually I'll go with a yogurt, and I'll save it for later. Maybe eat it in the morning, and then I'll go with a Lucozade Sport.
Nice. Good choice. Strong.
I go for the chicken bacon tomato or whatever. Or it's like to the chicken BLT, basically. Yeah, it's that's what I think it is. The chicken club. And then I'll get like the grapes and strawberries, and I can't have Lucozade because it has caffeine in it, so I get Powerade, blue Powerade. But dude, I got golden mango Powerade today. We don't got that in the States. That shit that's fucked up. That shit is, dude. Literally, I'm gonna pay like so much. Yeah, TSA is gonna be pissed.
I swear to God, bro. The go-to Tesco meal deal for me, the honey and mustard chicken pasta salad as the main. Then I'm getting the McCoy's sweet Thai chicken crisp. Finishing off strong with a tango apple. That's my shit. Elite. Only the best.
What's yours meal deal?
Yeah. What's your meal deal?
So I normally go with the southern fried chicken wrap. Yeah. It depends how I'm feeling. I'll either go with the Walker's baked crisps, cheese and onion, and then I'll probably just get Pepsi Max cherry because I fucking love that drink.
Y'all go hard for Pepsi Max out here. I have noticed that. There was this dude in London. He was on like one of the double-decker buses with a Pepsi Max. He was chugging it. I watched him do that as the bus went by. I was like, y'all take it so seriously out here. You love Pepsi Max?
Love Pepsi Max cherry. I absolutely love it.
Honestly, I never gave it a chance until I went to KFC in London. I was like, it's actually pretty good.
It's good.
I fuck with Pepsi Max.
What about you? What was yours?
I'm also a southern fried chicken wrap or a chicken Caesar.
Yes, chicken Caesar.
With innocent juicy water, lemon and lime flavour. It's fizzy. Love that shit.
Oh yeah.
Love it. It's like not so sparkling, but it's just delicious. It's like watered down Sprite. Unbelievable. And a McCoy's salt and vinegar.
Oh.
Yeah, McCoy's unbelievable choice though.
Yeah. I looked up McCoy's on eBay because I wanted to get a hat, but I couldn't find it. McCoy's clothing. Dude. I want to get a McCoy's hat so bad. Anyone watching this that works at McCoy's, hook it up.
Can we also make an announcement real quick?
Go for it.
Because the news has actually come out in another interview. We are the hardest band in rock. Yeah. The hardest band. So any band that wants to fight, we prove it.
Name any band.
Name a band.
To any band.
Name band.
Any band. Green Day.
Yep. Already bought them. Already loving them. In a park as well.
I mean, look at the fucking size of you, man. I'm not surprised. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's the way we roll.
Yeah, I love it. It's absolutely superb. Thrown off my game massively already.
What makes you go down the road now of doing it yourself? Obviously being the frontman sort of thing, having people behind you, like when that all began.
I always wanted to front the band. Like I always wanted to be the front person, but I couldn't sing. Like I was completely tone deaf. It took me 6 years to learn to match a pitch. Like, yeah, it was insane. I had vocal lessons twice a week, but I couldn't hear it. And still now I really struggle to like know if I've just sung something in tune or not. But yeah, it took 6 years of like vocal lessons to learn to match pitch. That was painful. My mum had to just sit there and be like, very good. But I just really wanted to do it. I really wanted to run around on stage and sing to people. And I love singing, like I've always loved singing. And in the car I'd sit and sing and sing and sing and sing. And my brother would be like, shut up. My mum would be like, she's not doing anyone any harm. But oh my God, it was terrible. It was so bad. So I always wanted to be the front person, but I think I had to like I was in all those bands to build my confidence and like because I knew I wasn't confident and I was very quiet and I'd just gone from having like no friends whatsoever to being at college where everyone was really nice and like I got along with everyone and it was a big change and I had to like rebuild my confidence and then also practice singing some more. And when I did start, like we had a band where I fronted it, and to be honest, my vocals were pretty terrible. And when I started Bex, my vocals were pretty bad too. They got all right recently. They're still not the best. They could be better. But yeah, I always wanted to front the band. And then frustrated, I'd be like, you're not pulling your weight. You're not doing this. You're like, who's gonna contact promoters and get us gigs? And they'd be like, oh, they'll just come to us. And I'm like, okay, so I'll do that. And I'm like, who's gonna post on social media? And they were like, oh, we don't even understand how that works. I'm like, okay, so I'll do that. And I'm like, so I've written 5 songs this week. How many songs have you written? Like, oh, none this week, been too busy. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And then I was like, well, I'm doing everything. Why would I let anyone else take the credit? I got fed up of people.
Yeah. Why Kite Thief? Where did the name? I love asking this question because I prefer to find out what the previous names were. And obviously, everyone asks this question, don't they? But how did you land on Kite Thief, or what came before?
We were called Lapis.
Yeah, the event
originally Lapis.
Yeah, the event that we played at that we were just talking about, we were called Lapis at it.
Is that a French we?
Well, that's why we didn't stick with it. But it's Henry's last name is Stone, and lapis is a type of stone
in Latin.
Yes.
Because you know how you get that blue crystal called lapis lazuli because it's the lazuli stone. So I don't know why we were like, yeah, lapis sounds like a really good word on its own. That's great.
And we saw it up on they had one of those screens, and it was just huge letters saying lapis, and we were like, we fucked up. We were like, oh no. Everyone's just gonna like there'll be a photo where someone's in front of the LAN, it will just say piss.
And then, I mean, I think we did. That was from there. We honestly spent. Well, there's a couple of different answers here.
There is a couple of different answers. Tell them all.
Tell us all. I'm intrigued.
Okay. Generally, when people ask, we'll just say, insert band member's name who's not in the interview had a phase. So here I'd be like, well, Zach had a phase. That's all we'll talk about.
And that would be all we'd tell you.
That would be all I'd say, really. But there's a much longer explanation of how we settled the name.
A much more boring explanation.
Like a 3-hour meeting in an Itsu, which just took us ages, and we eventually got this name. But that's what I will say is if you Google it, it's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not, unless someone is really addicted to stealing kites, I imagine. yeah.
Everyone always goes, oh, after the book. And I'm like, no. There is the Kite
Runner.
Get it right. No book here.
I was going to say, I didn't know a book called Kite Thief. And I was just like, oh, what book's this?
If you type in Kite Thief on YouTube and scroll far enough, it gets weird, man. Like, really weird. But when we searched, there was nothing. So we were like,
What were your findings, Max? Please indulge.
No.
I did mention the spit in your eye video then.
Yeah.
Thanks to that video, I saw that video when I was 15, 16 when that came out. I'm 40 next year, and still to this day, I refer to eggs as chicken period. All because of that video. I can't remember who said it. I think it was Fallon.
Yeah,
But
so we were in England when there was an interviewer that referred to it as that, and he was a British guy, so then we just adopted that because that's what it is.
it is. Every day is like, don't eat eggs, they're chicken period. Stuck in my head forever.
When obviously you started writing Spit, did you ever think it would become as iconic as it has? Did you ever think that was going to what broke the mold for you, basically?
Oh my God, absolutely not. No, we were just at the time like so think about it in these terms. So we started writing music in 1996. And we started writing the songs for Spit in 1996. It was just 3 of us. We didn't get a bass player until later, much later. So like the 3 of us, some of those songs were written very, or in my personal opinion, I feel like you can tell which songs are very old on that record and which songs are newer. Like you can tell like Spit and Do You Think, those two songs are like much newer than songs like Johnny and like Brackish, for instance, although Brackish kind of got a facelift. Um, Morgan actually, that we had to go back into the studio to record all of the vocals for Brackish later on because she had lost her voice during the recording. So all of the screaming parts that she did for the chorus, and then all of the singing parts for the chorus and the verses, she ended up having to like wait like 2 weeks after the fact, which is kind of funny.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, like, well, because her technique at the time, like she was just not doing it correctly, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we recorded that record in 9 days. So we had no idea. We thought this was just gonna be like a cool like summer thing. We were gonna go on tour for the summer and then go back to school, and it was like, well, I have a record that's out that sold 5,000 copies because that's all we were gonna sell. We only printed 5,000 copies of Spit. Only 5,000.
Wow, that's wild.
And then obviously that didn't work out.
Seconds. Yeah. Seconds gone.
It was actually, so the original release date for that version, because there's a couple versions of Spit. So the original release, there's only 5,000 copies of it. You can find them now every once in a while. But they just pulled, like they sold in a week. So we stopped and created a new release date, and then obviously like updated the cover and everything like that. And had a proper release, which is kind of neat.
That's nuts. Like you say, like you just thought, this is summer project, I'll release that. Oh shit, people like this. Whoa.
Yeah, like we didn't expect that at all, you know.
I do love that you designed the one-man circle pit now.
Yes, this is actually something this is something we invented for the world of heavy metal. I'm going to show you. It's very easy. It's a one-man circle pit. It's very, you can actually practice. You can even do it under the shower. You know, it works. Yeah, it's very easy.
Perfect. So hopefully everyone's doing that at home now. Everyone's learning that.
Why do I have to do the interview with you and not with the two beautiful girls? I don't get that. My guitarist is doing it.
Oh, yeah.
That's so not fair.
10 years on since you headlined this place last time.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
It's nuts how fast time goes. Yeah. You know what I mean? I remember when the Ascendancy came out. Yeah. And now we're 20 odd years down the line.
Yeah, I know. And it was 10-year anniversary the last time we played, so it's just like, the time is speeding up. It's crazy.
So wait for 2035, and when you've got another 5 albums out.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's like now the set list is like, oh my god, we're piling up with songs now. It's like
it must be hard to pick set lists.
It's definitely, it's like, even on the set list tonight, there's like the last album, and I think maybe the Crusade. We don't even have songs from that, and it's still so jam packed.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we do? And then we're like, well, we'll get to that album next door. Like that's what we're thinking.
Just Russian roulette it.
Yeah, honestly, just gonna have to throw a dart at the wall.
That's a great idea. Yeah. What album it is, then I'll throw a dart again for the song and then go from there.
Maybe we'll do the fans can throw the dart and we'll see what happens.
Where does the name come from for Ruena? Because also it's not your birth name, so where does that name come from?
No, you know what? It genuinely was. I was like, right, I want a name for myself, like my own band name, effectively. And I was just like, what sounds do I like? And I think I always like Rue. I just like it. I just always thought it was nice. And then, but I like multiple syllables, so I just genuinely was just writing down phonetically sounds that I like. And then I came up with Ruena, and I was like, oh, it sounds a bit like, oh, I like this. It's a kind of earthy sounding, and like people were like, oh yeah, it's a bit like wolfy. And like I said to my dad, he was like, yeah, that really suits you. I was like, oh, okay, well, Baba approve. So it's and it's like I think because I tried a few different ones and none really felt like me, but I was like, oh no, that feels like me, like enough of a. Because I think when you're like trying to create your own brand effectively, you got to imagine that you as an artist, you know what I mean? Like, and like to me, I was like, yeah, that kind of ties in with what I think visually, and yeah. So I just, if I could have spelled it without an E, believe me, I would have, because fuck me having to explain how to say it. all the time. But Ruena with just a U was taken so many times, so I couldn't. So I was like, well, Rue's a word, like Rue the day. And in France, no problem. Everybody in France can pronounce it first time because it means road. So Rue, they say Rue all the time. So it's like excellent. So yeah, but yeah, so that's basic. There's no like deep meaning, wasn't like written on my birthstone or anything like that.
I once gazed into an amethyst, and you know what it told me?
Exactly. None of that. I just like it.
Yeah, that's cool. What? Just out of interest, what did you have previously?
I was going to say, I got to know now.
What did I have previously? I briefly had a hedgehog called Laika, so I was debating having Laika for a bit. But then I was like, she's dead, and I don't.
Oh,
what?
Yeah,
I don't want to be reminded of my dead hedgehog.
Yeah, that's all right. I can't say I blame you. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I don't want my music career to end up like my hedgehog, dead.
Exactly.
I can't have that.
Dead. Very, very dead. So that was only I think there wasn't many like actual like, there was only, that was one that was a potential, but yeah, no.
I kind of like it, but
It's
not
cute,
the fact that it
but
reminds you.
dead,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
I do love the fact in your Instagram bio, you've got it on how to pronounce Ruena.
Yes,
That really
yeah.
makes me laugh.
Yeah, but even then, it's still most people don't. And I wish like the little dot was like more readily available on the keyboard. It isn't, because then I like the little. I don't like a dot at the bottom. I like the dot in the middle, but that's not a common
Oh, I see what you're saying.
thing.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I can't have that.
What about the hyphen? What about the line?
I don't like the line. It's too gappy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit gappy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough.
I don't want it to be like Ruena. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
first name
yeah.
Rue, second name It's Ruena, but gappy.
I said, yeah.
So if the powers that be can make the middle dot, I don't even know what it's called. What's the middle dot? Has it got a name?
I don't have a clue.
It's like a bullet point, effectively.
Yeah.
But annoyingly, again, when you put it in writing, it puts too much space either side of it. And because I'm a graphic designer, like that pisses me off. Like,
yeah.
I need to try that in. I'm like, nah, in. So I can't. So people, eventually though, people will just know. The people have weird names all the time, and eventually, people just know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm new, and it's fine. I'll just go Ruena. Simple. Well, I did have someone tell me I was wrong before though, and I was like, "Bitch, I know my name."
What?
I made it.
What do you mean?
She was like, "No, it's Ruena." I was like, "No, it's Ruena." She's like, "No, it's Ruena." I was like, "It's my fucking name." I literally chose it.
People are strange. What? I don't understand. I don't get it.
I was just, when you're a bit like, why are you arguing with me?
Yeah. What?
I met you a minute ago.
Was this in person as well?
Yes.
It's even better for some reason.
I know, and I was just like, I'm sorry. She's like, no, it's Ruena. I was like, no, it's Ruena. She's like, no, it's Ruena. I was like, it's my name that I made up. It's Ruena. She's like, oh, well. I was like, there's no well about it.
Unless she'd secretly called her band that
Maybe,
and was trying to get you to change it. I don't. That's the only logical explanation I can think of, other than.
Well, sometimes there isn't, though, is there? To be honest.
What a strange thing to argue with you about.
I know.
Of all the things, what?
It's like when I was in the bank once and I got locked out of my online banking because she tried to convince me when my birthday was. And I was like, and she was like, "This is your customer, because your customer number is like your birthday, innit?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, it's yours is the 10th of December because that's your birthday." I was like, "It categorically isn't my birthday." She's like, "It is your birthday. That's why it's your number." I was like, "It has never been my." And when you're like, "How? Oh my god." Oh, mom. And she just wouldn't have it. She wouldn't have it. I got my ID out. She was like, "Well, I don't understand why it is that." I was like,
Well, we're right, you're wrong. So I think we know when you were born. So regardless of what this documentation says, we know we're right.
We're right. Yeah. Oh my god.
The Barclays Bank, for fuck's sake. Like, what do you mean?
Exactly. I literally came in to pay. I was in a queue for the automatic machine thing to pay a tenner in or something ridiculous. And then they were like, "Oh, do you want to come to one of our advisors? They can help you. It'd be quicker." She logged me out my online banking, told me my different birthday, literally destruction.
Caused chaos. Yeah.
I ain't never going in one again.
No, I won't be surprised if Barkley's song comes out soon.
I know. Yeah, you bastard. Nat West, actually.
Oh, Nat West, motherfuckers, yeah.
Yeah, and West rhymes with so many things.
I was looking on your website and it's like you could do over 65 impressions, including Flipper. And I was like, is there like
Flipper is still is Flipper still alive? I wonder.
I don't know. Should know. Is there any that you're particularly proud of though? These voices that you've managed to nail.
Oh well, when I get them good, and I'm proud. I'm happy when an audience responds well. When they go, "Oh my God!" When they have that, when the magic trick comes off, because that's what it is to me. It's like a kind of a magic trick. The guy wasn't here. All of a sudden, Tommy Lee Jones shows up. You didn't even know where he walked in the door. You didn't hear him come in. He may leave just as quickly. Probably will, because he'll get bored as hell. And then, Colin Firth steps in, and all of a sudden, you have to deal with the strange transition of one to the other. It was very off-putting, I think. And then George W. Bush shows up, and you're like, "Oh, whoa, who let the dogs out?" So it's just fun. It's fun to do. So that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud when I can make you gentlemen far across the pond. If I can make you laugh for a while, what could be more wonderful?
Absolutely did. 100%.
Some unbelievable interviews there, James. Some unbelievable people we spoke to. Mercedes Lander from Kittie. You've had Jim Meskimen. You've had Joey Sturgis. You've had Chuck Jackson. We've had some ridiculous people on this show this week. We are very blessed. We're very lucky to do what we do. Obviously, we did Slam Dunk for the first time this year as well, which is a huge moment. We had Bloodstock Festival, as we always do, which we love. Obviously, sadly, you weren't there this year. And we also had the aforementioned 2,000 trees. Very excited to get back in each one of them fields next year.
Oh yes, absolutely. What a year we've had as bloody music festivals. They're great.
But if you enjoyed all those interviews, then enjoy this next lot of just some absolute hilarity, mental shit we brought up, crazy ass sports that we brought to the table, and giraffes drinking piss.
Apparently so.
Do you know who JJ Watt is?
The name sounds very familiar.
He used to play in the NFL. He used to be a defensive end for the Houston Texans in the NFL. And he now owns or part owns Burnley Football Club.
Okay.
So Burnley Football Club are currently, I think they're second in the championship or third in the championship right now in football. James Trafford, the Burnley goalkeeper, messaged JJ Watt just after Christmas and said, "Quick one, mate. Do you fancy coming out of retirement and playing for the Bengals next season?" To which JJ replied, "You don't allow any goals in for the rest of the season, and it's a deal. There's still half of the season left." Now, that's insanely difficult to do. So JJ was like, "Yeah, if you can keep a clean sheet for the rest of the games, the rest of the season, yes, I'll come out of retirement and play for the Bengals, okay?"
That's amazing.
James Trafford, since this message, has kept 4 clean sheets and saved 2 penalties against Sunderland back on Friday night. JJ then messaged, "Well, this is starting to become a bit of a concern." Because obviously he went, "There's no way."
Yeah.
So yeah, by all means, crack on. And now he's there going, "Shit.
I better start training. Fuck.
Yeah. I better get back in shape." His brother TJ plays for the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just like, and Derek used to play for us as well, Derek Watt. The Watt brothers. They wanted to have the whole trifecta at the Steelers, but JJ retired. But that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. I saw
Imagine
that.
he turns up at the Bengals. He's like, "I've lost this bet. I need to come play for you." And they're like, "I don't fucking want you. Go away." Like,
JJ Watt, he used to be an absolute monster. So I think they would be like, "Yes, fucking please. Thank you very much. Here's a 1-year deal." He used to be one of the best defensive ends in the league. We have come to an end of the JJ Watt and James Trafford storyline. JJ Watt messaged out last week, "Cincinnati, that was a fun ride. Hope you enjoyed getting to know a bit about Burnley and our squad. What an unbelievable run for Traff and the lads. An improbable bond formed from across the pond. Bengals fans are welcome on Turf Moor anytime they like. As for me, a feast and a drink await." Oh yeah, I don't like Skyline Chili anyway. Cincinnati famous for its Skyline chili. Anyway, JJ Watt was interviewed by Matt Chapman on BBC Sport, and he said that when it got to about February, he was like, I was actually getting up and getting back into my NFL like training regime in the morning. I was like, I better lift a bit heavier and start running a bit faster. Like, I was like, fuck, this might actually happen.
Fair play to him then. He took it serious.
Yeah, he took it very seriously. He said because it would have been one of the biggest achievements in footballing and sporting history had James Trafford have achieved all those clean sheets going into May. Sadly, it was not to be, but he did break the record anyway for the longest amount of games gone without conceding a goal. So, yeah, I just think that's amazing. I think that's incredible.
That's awesome. Like, fair play to me. He went for it. He was serious about it. And fucking fair play to the guy. He broke the record. He might not achieve what he wanted to do, but he broke the record. And he made the England squad, which is incredible. The England squad.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't play, but he made it. That's
what counts. His name's there.
Yeah, so cool. But JJ Watt today has just signed a deal. I think it's with CBS Sports to do commentary for the new NFL season this year. So yeah, I mean, it got a bit like, oh, what's a cool little joke, a little better going on. Hang on a minute, this might actually happen.
It's the fact he went, I'm going to have a feast of drink, as if to say he was training, he was eating right, he was getting ready.
He was. Like, he actually was.
Fair play.
I love it so much.
I'm actually quite heartbroken that it didn't come to fruition, but like, it's just a cool story anyway.
It was great. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that. Oh yeah, that was so much fun. Keep you up to date with that. But I've now going to be the bearer of bad news.
More bad news.
I am afraid that Christmas is ruined completely forever.
Why is Christmas ruined?
Lynx Africa is to be discontinued and will no longer exist.
I've actually wrote this down myself, so that's brilliant.
But the fact that this is now going is utter devastation for all of us lads that got socks and a Lynx Africa kit.
I know.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do now?
I couldn't believe it when I heard this. I thought it was their bestseller. Clearly, apparently not.
Yeah. What's it going to be now? Socks and right guard? Does anyone use right guard anyway? Is Shaw next in line? Is Nibia next in line? Who's next in line to take Lynx's throne as the top selling pack for Christmas? What's going to happen now?
I just don't get it. Like, even if it's the worst seller in the world, just for the fact that is the most famous thing you sell, why would you get rid of it?
It's company's food, isn't it? They obviously don't believe there's any money in it anymore.
What are the chavs going to smell like now? Like, did they not think of this through?
Well, I said right guard, didn't I?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Anyway,
it's not the right guard.
Lynx issued a statement. Okay. Rest in Africa. You may have heard that our iconic Lynx Africa scent is getting discontinued. We know it hurts. Sorry if we've ruined your go-to fragrance. But don't worry and never fear. The rest of your favourites are still here to keep you smelling fine, and who knows, maybe one day Lynx Africa will make a legendary comeback. Don't get rid of it then.
Yeah.
We appreciate your understanding during this period of adjustment and apologise for any inconvenience caused. # RIP Lynx Africa.
The fact they've said, you never know, it might come back, screams of, at Christmas time, we're doing special edition boxes to sell.
That's obviously the only time they sell it.
Exactly.
That's clearly the only time of the year that it ever sells. Clearly.
It's got to be. But there's that many fucking Lynx fragrances out there. Why would they only get rid of one?
I don't know. I'm a black man myself.
There you are.
I love a bit of Lynx Black. I don't know why. There was one I used before. I think it was like Ice Cool, but they got rid of it. There was one I used to absolutely love, and they got rid of it.
It's one I used to love, but I used it that much that I went off it. It was like cookies and something. I can't remember. It smelled nothing like cookies, but it was. It was beautiful.
Of course it didn't. It's one of those fucking weird combinations of let's start getting everyone smelling like food.
It's like cookies and leather, something like that.
Oh God!
But it smelled really nice.
Yeah. Well, just basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring back cannibalism. So basically, if we make everybody smell like fucking food, they're all going to get eaten, and that's what we want. We need to weed out the weak. Weed out the weak by making them smell like fucking food, and Darwinism, I believe they call it. Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to know they get these. I reckon they get like a box with a lid on. They just put their hand in and pull two things out, and they go, "There you go. We'll put them two together. That's our next fragrance."
Do you reckon?
Done.
Yeah. Probably.
Open a dictionary. Just point to a random word. There we go. Links. Drum roll. There we go. Done.
Do you? Yeah. Oh, mate. They just love a bit of ambrosia every now and again.
I love rice
People
pudding.
that eat custard by itself. No, what are you doing?
I mean, I do like custard on its own.
That's an accompaniment. No, it's an accompaniment to something. You don't sit there and eat fucking tomato ketchup by itself, do you?
This is very true.
Dinner. Dinner, ketchup, dessert, custard, perfect.
Liquid diet.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
But rice pudding, do you eat it cold or warm?
Warm. Don't know why I said like that. I think warm.
Warm.
Well, it's not, again, the whole brain just went, I need to eat my own face. Warm.
Might be the greatest answer to that question ever. Whoa!
That happened to me then.
I'll be honest, I like it cold.
I knew that was coming.
I do like it warm as well,
weirdo.
but I do. Oh, you leave cold beans out of this. Love me some cold baked beans sandwich.
There's so much wrong with you. It's insane.
Thanks, man. You missed you.
So welcome. Fucking hell. Cold. I think it's because I used to live in Germany. I think I've had to tell this story, and all of our food used to be cold regardless of what it was. It's like, we don't warm food here. Nein, you eat it cold. The fact that you're just like, you must eat it cold. We don't do oven here. We are Germans. We are fucking strong. We big men. We eat cold. We eat seafood. You eat it. Don't get fucked. Don't cook nothing. You pick it up. You eat it. Done.
We don't have time for that.
You see cow, you chew. You don't fucking bother. No kill, you just eat it.
You just bite.
I fancy fish.
Straight out of the river.
It's like flapping like that. Fucking no, I eat head first. I have no idea what accent that was at all.
It's like German and Russian mixed together. I liked it.
Just want to give you a Burnley update before we move on to the actual show and that sort of thing. Burnley took on my dad's former team, Sheffield Wednesday, on Friday night. Obviously, if Burnley don't concede a goal from the start of January into the end of the season, JJ Watt needs to return to the NFL to play for the Cincinnati Bengals for one season, thanks to James Trafford, the Burnley goalkeeper, the deal they made. And JJ was like, yeah, of course. And then they haven't conceded since. So Burnley played Friday night against Sheffield Wednesday and won 4-0. They didn't concede again. It's still going. It's still going.
I love this.
It's so funny because JJ clearly went, all right, mate, yeah, cool. What do you mean you haven't conceded yet? I have to go back to I have to go back in. Fuck. Here's the deal, JJ. I think there's only 12 games left. So
I was about to say how many games. I'm not sure when the season ends. So
May. It ends in May. So we've got 2 months left. I'm pretty sure it's about 12 games.
Fucking, this is getting quite interesting now.
I might actually have a look at who Burnley have left to see if they play like Leeds or Sunderland or Sheffield United, any of them on the top teams, to see if they're, you know what I mean? Like, Leeds can't stop scoring at the moment. So,
you watch, that'll be their last game.
Do you reckon he'll get to the last game and Trafford's going, fuck? But then the thing is, right, Trafford's now broken the record for the most amount of games consecutively with no goal conceded. So it's like, does he want to keep his track record going? Or does he want JJ, you know what I mean? And to get JJ back into the NFL season, he'll go, actually, mate, don't worry about it.
It's got to be a lot of pressure there now. Like, oh.
Dude, where do you reckon auctioneers learn to do their job? Do you reckon it's when they burnt their mouths on a really hot piece of food? And people went, that's just like a really good idea. Do you reckon someone burnt their mouth? It was like, 50 minutes, okay, got 50 minutes, 100 over here, 100 over there, 200 over there, 200 over there. You know what I mean? And people just nodding like, no, we need, and people like, I've got 500 over there. No, your mouth's on fire. How's about it? How do you even learn to do that? How do you even know how to talk that fucking quick? And what are they actually saying?
Fuck knows. I don't even think they know. I think they just sort of make noise. I mean, they just, because you only ever understand the number, and then after that, no fucking clue.
Or there.
Yeah. 200.
I got 500. Number 16. Number 37.
They've got to have lessons on how to do it, surely.
Is there lessons? I mean, there's elocution lessons, for fuck's sake. So is there auctioneer lessons?
There's got to be. There's got to be something like weird on-the-job training.
I would love to go to a night class of auctioneer lessons. That would be fucking amazing. listen to people. Do you know people that they start like, and I've got 200 over there, and then hang on, to go through the script, and then I've got 600, 300 over to my right. Thank you, 37, and then that'd just be really funny, wouldn't it? I'd love that.
The other thing that amazes me of auctioneers as well is their attention to detail in the room. Because you see people at auctions and they start bidding by just doing like that. And like, I would not notice someone doing that in a room full of people. Like, yeah.
Take that. But when I raise my glasses and smell my nose, that means I'm in. If I raise my glasses and touch my lips, no.
It's things like that. I think it was when I was watching Peaky Blinders, they were doing an auction, and this guy literally just nodded a newspaper forward. And he was catching all them. I was like, how the fuck are you noticing that? There's so many people in that room.
Must have 20/20 vision as well. That's part of the. So it's like if I raise my glasses and Enrique you, I'm out. I'm not interested.
Good old Enrique. I was scrolling the internet, as you do, and I stumbled upon a news article earlier on that has really befuddled, confused me, and amused me all at the same time.
Story time with Jamie.
That's the one. So, police are hunting a man who allegedly pleased himself over some avocados in Waitrose.
Right.
At 2:30 in the afternoon, staff were being forced to throw away trays and trays of avocados. What? Why?
As if he was jizzing all over them.
Yeah. Who walks into a Waitrose of all supermarkets and does that?
Because he probably thinks that no one ever does do that. So he wanted, I want to be famous! Yeah. Was he shoving the fucking big stone up his ass at the same time? Police have found the gentleman, arrested him for coming over 15,000 avocados, and weirdly had 12 stones in his anus. I'm like, dude, with anal beads, you meant to have the fucking string on it as well, all right?
It's like the suspect is described as white, around 6'2", with short dark hair, wearing a black coat and dark jogging bottoms.
So he made himself more visible.
Yes.
Bashing out his white cock at fucking white and black joggers, you twat. At least be inconspicuous.
As bad as it sounds, it's going to sound really wrong. But if it said like an Aldi or a Tesco Extra, I'd be like, it sounds about right. But why Waitrose?
Police are trying to find him, did you say?
Yeah.
How long was he there for? It takes like 3 minutes to fucking come. Like, how the fuck is he there for that long? How's nobody gone, mate, what the fuck are you doing? They've obviously just walked past and gone, Johnny's enjoying himself. I'll have a bit more, please, mate. A bit more. That tastes beautiful. That's really lovely. I'll have a bit more on there, please. I'm definitely a swallower. That's fucking weird.
And it was 2:30 in the afternoon.
Where was it?
Late at night when where was it? Malmesbury.
Malmesbury?
Wiltshire area.
Yeah, that's not far from fucking Cheltenham.
Yeah.
I've been to Malmesbury because it's by like Tetbury and shit like that.
Were you using on avocados?
God, fucking Cotswold. It's for those fucking forest people. I tell you, that's what it is. Fucking foresters getting down there, yeah. Fucking waddling down. That'll be funny. What amazes me is how no one thought him originally.
Exactly. Like, surely someone would notice that and fucking grab him, throw him to the ground or whatever. But no, they're just going, oh, look, he's having a good time.
He's enjoying himself. I wonder if he screamed.
Avocado!
I don't know. Like, almost. Everyone's getting home putting avocados on their toast. This is a bit salty. A bit salty than I remember. How am I pregnant all of a sudden?
You get pregnant from eating an avocado?
No! I'm being a fucking idiot, Jamie, for fuck's sake. Play along! Play along!
Biology lessons with Tom.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'll do. I'll fucking ruin that for him. There you go, you bastard. I'll admit to that, yeah? That joke was great. I'm going to fucking ruin it for you.
You know?
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. Don't go to Waitrose in Wiltshire and buy avocados.
In Malmesbury, yeah. Good, don't get any, none of them. Just pick up one and it's just fucking stuck together like magnets. Like, oh, I've got like 80. What the fuck? They're not even...
The other thing as well, staff were throwing trays of them away. How much did
That's
he
what I'm
come?
saying. How long was he there for? That's what I mean. How did they not catch him originally?
I bet he's done this multiple times, or the fucker's just spraying like
Or-
everywhere.
Or he came pre-jizzed. So he had a jar of it and just went, there you go. Fucking, come on, eh? Like, yeah. He's just stuck in it. Come on, you bastard. Fucking come on. Starts getting a spoon in there. Just to get it. It's like syrup or honey like wrapped around the spoon. It's like drizzling it. Oh, supposed to be the ball. It's beautiful, yes. With the jizz over the avocado. She was my mama's favorite. My grandma make it for 40 years. Oh, God. People are fucking weird. What, like, so weird. What did you say, David? Well, I thought what I might do is I might go walk dog, get home, have a bit of lunch, and I think I'm going to have a waitress and crumble over the fucking avocados. Oh, what a wonderful Tuesday that were. Oh, I feel right. I feel right refreshed now.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Like I say, it's like CCTV footage describes him as still trying to catch him. I'm like, how?
I went for left like a jizzy trail, like a snail does. That's how they found him.
Have you ever seen a badger in real life?
No.
I now have 3 of them. They're fucking terrifying. They're huge.
You have 3 of them?
I saw, basically, I was walking home from work Sunday morning, and I look up, I'm just looking at my phone, whatever, I look up, there's a badger hurtling across the road towards me. I was like, fuck, I'm going to die. It stopped in the middle of the road, looked at me, and was like, no, I'm good. I turned around and ran off. I was like, I'm safe. Look up, keep walking. 2 more badgers pelting towards me. Like, these things are fucking huge. I was like, I'm so glad I'm wearing steel toe caps because I got the feeling I might have to kick a badger in a minute. And they literally, 2 of them just ran straight past me, brushed past my leg, and started having a scrap, and then ran into a bush. I was like, what the fuck is going on at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning?
I love the idea. That he's ran. You've seen him, he's gone, bollocks, he's seen me. I bet I'll go get Mark and Jim. I'll go get Mark and Jim. He'll be okay. Fucked off. Told his mates, and they've gone, what we'll do is we'll hopefully he won't see us, and we'll fucking go for his ankles is what we'll do. But if he sees us, we'll pretend we're farting and fuck off.
That's what it felt like. Because he disappeared, then the other 2 ran towards me. I was like, it just fucking told him about me, innit? Bastards.
Helicopter flying over, the badger like, Ranger 1-5, get him. The eagle has landed. It's 0800 hours. If we could just nip at his ankles and give him rabies, that'd be wonderful. Mission accomplished, over.
As I running past me, I was like frozen on the spot. I was like, what the fuck do I do if this thing tries to attack me? I've never seen a badger in real life before.
I love
genuinely panicking.
Bless you, for starters. But I love this. America walking crocodiles and tigers and fuck knows what else. In the UK, a squirrel ran at me and I fucking pooed myself. I didn't know what to do. It were fucking... You should have said gnashes on it. Tiny little thing, but you should have said fucking gnashes on it.
I mean, to be fair, if a squirrel did run at me, I might be a little bit scared.
I love squirrels. They're fucking lush. Let's have an update, shall we?
Oh.
On the Burnley and JJ Watt scenario.
Yes.
So, as we know, James Trafford had not conceded a goal for a very, very long time for Burnley Football Club, breaking the championship record for clean sheets. Burnley took on Cardiff City last Tuesday in the first week of the last 16 of the Champions League. James Trafford conceded a goal. They won 2-1.
No!
They won 2-1, but Burnley have finally conceded a goal.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I was really hoping this would go through to the end.
To Cardiff City last week, they won 2-1 last Tuesday. They played Luton Town, however, on Saturday at 3 p.m. Now, Burnley played Luton and won 4-0. Okay?
No.
So it's been, again, and then the NFL started being like, James Trafford makes bet. It's like, Cardiff scored last week. Hello, Cardiff scored last week. Like, the bet's over.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like JJ Watt really wants to come out of retirement.
Okay.
Because JJ made a post saying, if we score 4 goals every game, I'll come back.
He's obviously, because it went on for so long, he probably got into that mentality of shit, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
And now it ended, he's like, oh, I'm actually kind of looking forward to that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair play.
But then Burnley also played tonight against West Bromwich Albion.
Okay.
At West Brom. And they drew 1-1. So Trafford conceded again, but they didn't score 4. So cool then, JJ, what's next?
Let's get his blatantly.
What's next, mate? Yeah. What's it?
If the guys make it onto the pitch, I'll go back to the NFL. It's fine.
I reckon it's going to be if we get promoted.
Possibly, yeah.
Because they drew Sheffield United 1 tonight, which puts them above Burnley. But Leeds are yet to play, so it's all up in the air at the moment. But he's going to fight. I reckon he'll go for the promotion story now. If we get promoted to the Premier League, I'll come back. I reckon he'll come back next year.
He'll just come back. He'll think of something.
Yeah, this is fucking sick. I was just like, well, I saw the score. We just recorded, I think, and then I looked at the game. And was like, no, he's conceded.
Oh, I'm a little bit heartbroken. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even follow football, and I'm like really quite heartbroken for him.
But I think he did actually break the record for the longest amount of clean sheets in Championship history.
So that's amazing, regardless. Like, even if he didn't make the bet, that's fucking awesome, and no one could take that away from him.
It's got to be England keeper, surely. James Trafford. He has him or Nick Pope, but James Trafford surely has to be in the conversation.
It's got to be with that record now.
Yeah, but I was absolutely gutted when I read that. I was like, "Ah, JJ." I love that he just came back and went, if we score 4 every game."
I feel like I need to try and get hold of James Trafford now. Try and get him on the show. We've been talking about him. Well, let's just reach out. Why not?
Yeah, let's just have him on. Let's have a chat about it. Come on, James. You know you want it. Let's have a chat, Paul. Amazing recipe book. Okay.
Okay.
The recipe book is called Natural Harvest. Okay, and it's a collection of semen-based recipes.
Fuck's sake.
It's a cum recipe book.
One part of me is like, why does this exist? And another part of me is like, what can you make with it?
Yeah, of course. I fully expect you to have purchased it after this show. Fully expect you to be reading it by next week and gone, I made cum pie, I made cum pudding. You know what I mean? So I just fully expected it.
We'll have the author on next week. It's fine. I'll sort it.
Must be knackering to make that natural ingredient. Do you know what I mean? I really fancy semen-based fish. Like, I'll use it for the batter. I'll base it the fish in cum.
If you fuck the recipe up, does that mean you're gonna be like, oh, for fuck's sake?
Yeah. Back to the drawing board. Better go make some more. Oh shit, this is so bollocks. Fucking hate cooking. Anyway,
yes.
It reads like this. Semen is not only nutritious, but it also has a wonderful texture and amazing cooking properties. Like fine wine and cheeses, the taste of semen is complex and dynamic. Semen is inexpensive to produce and is commonly available in many, if not most, homes and restaurants. Despite all these positive qualities, semen remains neglected as a food. This book hopes to change that. Once you overcome any initial hesitation, you'll be surprised to learn how wonderful semen is in the kitchen. Semen is an exciting ingredient that can give every dish you make an interesting twist. If you are a passionate cook and are not afraid to experiment with new ingredients, you will love this cookbook.
There's so much to unpack. But all I know is as soon as you said available in most home and restaurants, I queased a little bit on the inside. No, I do not want that freshly squeezed in any restaurant I go to.
You have watched the episode of Boogers and Cum from South Park, haven't you?
A long time ago, but yes.
Now have a good time eating boogers and cum.
Pissing your potatoes.
Gotta get me some boogers and cum.
Anyway, would you like to hear some reviews?
Of course I do.
Great quality book. Well packaged. Quick shipping. Don't think I can take it seriously, the book. What a gag gift. You won't want to eat at the house of the recipient ever again. Interesting. An imaginative book with useful illustrations. The author rightly describes semen as an ingredient which has been largely ignored in the kitchen, and his book attempts to redress that omission. The section on the nutritional value and composition of semen is most useful and gives a new perspective. The book is largely silent on the practical issues of harvesting, even though the title would give the reader a different impression. And you do require persistent and regular effort to obtain the basic ingredient. I have now tried most of the recipes in this book, and my favourite is the man-made oysters. Preferably without the added lemon and pepper. But to prepare this, you need to do a large amount of preparation and a lot of help from friends. bracket, male, closing bracket. Not a book for the whole family, but something to share with a special friend.
Made oysters. Oh God.
Couple more. Such an unusual book. The recipes are great, with or without the special ingredient. My roommate and his friends loved the truffles I left in the fridge, but I couldn't bring myself to say what they had eaten. I should probably put a warning label on the next batch.
Wow.
And the fact that, I mean, there were a fuckload of reviews, so I was before. I bought this as a Secret Santa gift for my brother's wife. It went down a treat. Don't forget to stick the pages together for extra hilarity.
Genius.
Yes, you can get a cum book. Cum recipe.
I can't get around my head around man-made oysters. It's just really just blown my mind a little bit, that one.
Do you know what I'm really heartbroken by?
What?
The 2025 Seagull Championships were last week. And I thought you were going to bring them up.
I didn't realise. I've not seen anything about
And
it.
you've absolutely broken my heart. So that kid that won last year went back to defend his title.
Please tell me he won.
And he won.
Yes!
Yeah.
10-year-old boy from Chesterfield who is defending his title as European gull screeching champion. Well, we are delighted to say that Cooper Wallace successfully won gold to remain Euro champ. His sister Shelby, who was also in the competition, finished in fourth place.
He went and defended his acting as a Seagull Championship. For fuck's sake.
That's something he can say in life. How fucking awesome is that?
I was fully expected to bring. I wasn't going to bring it up because I've got the clip, and then you didn't bring it up, and I was like, "Fuck!"
I've literally seen nothing about that. I'm actually quite gutted because that's amazing. I'm so glad you saw that.
April 27th. It was 3 days ago.
That is phenomenal.
Back in Belgium again.
Back in Belgium, fucking me. You'd think it'd come to the UK, whether the winning country.
Yeah. What's really funny in the article is they're like, the adults could participate too. You know, there's other areas, there's other people that get involved. It's not just the kids. Like, all right, mate, you're very passionate about your seagull impersonations. Like, calm down.
I could do a better fucking impression than that kid.
Yeah. I don't know if his sister was Chips this time.
I was going to say, was his sister rooting him on as Chips again?
Fuck me. And what if he still thinks he's got his seagull powers as like a Spider-Man effect?
That might be the greatest news article I ever found. I don't think I'm ever going to
Kelly sent it to me today. She was like, I don't know if you've ever talked about this in the show, but here you go. And I went, oh my God. Because I was about to be like, oh yeah, we covered this last year. And then I realized in 2025, I was like, no way, it's another one.
That's phenomenal.
Unbelievable. This kid's going to, bless him. Like, in fact, he's still competing. Obviously, everyone thinks he's a fucking legend by the sounds of it.
I'm just really intrigued what he's going to do with this information when he's older. Is he going to be like, no, that didn't happen. It's a rough time in my life. Or is he going to be like, that's going in my Tinder bio?
Yeah,
Like-
always just down Brighton Beach all the time.
Picking up birds. Hey.
Here he fucking is again. Look at him sat on the wall for some reason. Still can't fly though. All right, no, keep trying, Timmy. Keep trying.
What's wrong with Timmy? He's hit his head on the floor way too many times doing this now. He's just...
I'm a seagull. Yes, mate. Yes, you are. Come on, let's get back to the asylum. Steve, have you got the jacket? Have you got? He wants his wings out. Right. Okay. We'll keep jacket just in case. He starts shitting himself and throwing it everywhere. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, what's a fucking little hero.
I love how much you love that.
Oh, it's just brilliant, isn't it? It's just so horribly British, and it's just beautiful.
It doesn't make you so disappointed to be from here, though.
It makes me proud to be.
It makes me happy to not be from here. Do you know what I mean? It makes me happy to be a Scotsman, or we like to throw logs down, at each other. It's time for Callum's Treachings.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
But Jamie, let's kick off. What is Callum treating us this week?
Marsupials are the only animals that can be pickpocketed.
Have they got pockets?
Kangaroos aren't. Kangaroos
Oh,
are
pouch!
isn't it? Yeah, pouch. Yeah. I can't imagine they're holding anything of interest in there, though, to be honest.
How would you pickpocket that, though? It's in front of them, and they'll be staring right at you.
I'm just going to have a rummage. No, you're fucking not. You're right. I'm not. You're scary.
It's a baby. Oh yeah, no one wants that.
That's why you don't steal children.
Just knocks you the fuck, just gets its tail like, again, really? You trying again, Billy? Yeah? You trying again? Trying to pickpocket? You trying to get in fucking Guinness World Book of Records of pickpocketing as many kangaroos as possible? Good night.
That's a record.
So I'm assuming this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever said in my life because I don't actually know much about marsupials, but I'm assuming they've got some sort of pocket on them.
Yeah, I assume so. I'll be honest, I don't know a fat lot. I'm not exactly known for my intelligence, but I can't even think of any. Yeah, pretty much. I can't just really think of any other marsupials other than a kangaroo, if I'm honest. And
well, you got one. I got none.
Yeah, there we go.
So I'm weirdly think of those ones that jump and fly with the wingy things. They're like a little squirrely type.
Oh, sugar gliders.
Yeah, have they got them?
I have no idea.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know.
Callum, mate, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you've made us look stupid again.
Yeah.
Cheers, Callum.
Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you. Funny, though. Anyway, what else is Callum teaching us this week?
Why don't we trust pasta? Like, why do we have to have a window on the box to show that there's pasta inside?
God, that's my favourite of the year. That's my favourite. I love that so much. That's fucking amazing.
What made that so much better is a tone of voice. He sounded genuinely offended. Like,
so true though.
Bacon and chorizo pasta. No, seriously, here you go. Look. Here you are. There it is. Filled pasta. Promise you, it's here. What happened before? Was it someone fucking bought some pasta that was covered, got home, and vegetables fell out? Like, Swede? Why is there Swede in here? It clearly said tomato mozzarella pasta. Why is there Swede? I thought it was unusually heavy. Weird.
You notice a weight difference, wouldn't you?
Here to buy some pasta from you, Giovanni, and I realised that actually it was filled with Swede. So don't lie to me again. I recommend that you put windows on your pasta.
What Swede? What the fuck's when it came to your head?
It's actually carrot, and I thought Swede is funnier for some reason. I don't know.
I love that it's not chopped Swede or anything. It's literally just a whole fucking Swede.
Yeah, there's a whole Swede in there. Just a whole fucking Swede. Well, the Italians just like, we cannot have our pasta. It's so beautiful, so delicious. We cannot let the UK, the British people, they don't like the UK, they don't like Europe anymore. So fuck them. What we put is we put a lot of the random shit into all these packets, and we close it seal. We seal it shut. We cannot see what's this inside of the packet, and we make it out to be a gorgonzola, or the tomato mozzarella, or the chicken and the bacon. A British classic, yes. But fuck them. We put it full of sprouts. Yes, we put lots of sprouts in there. Yes, fuck them. Fuck the British people. We will not show them. We will not reveal our secrets. No, why am I French all of a sudden? I have no idea. Now I'm from France, so fuck them. They get no baguette. We put the random shit inside. They can have Colgate toothpaste instead. You want Giovanni and Giovanni and Arrivederci in your pasta, but fuck you. You get Colgate toothpaste.
There's so much to unpack here.
There's lots to unpack here.
But for my main takeaway from that was your Italian pronunciation, chicken and bacon, was fucking brilliant.
Do you reckon Brexit's the reason they had to put windows on the pasta so we could see what the food was?
Possibly. We don't trust them now.
Yeah, fucking, we've left you. Now you reveal what your fucking food is, pricks. That's literally, Brexit is the reason we can now see what's in our pasta. Let's see that pasta's in the packet. There you go.
We've solved the mystery.
Brexit pasta, yeah.
Brexit. Oh, fucking mate, how the hell? Oh, how are we going to top that? Fucking hell.
I don't know.
Oh.
I doubt we will. Because, Jamie, what else is Callum teaching us this week?
The idea that doing something for 10,000 hours should make you an expert at it doesn't hold much water when you consider that we continuously bite our tongue when we eat.
It's actually there. Mind you, it's one of the worst fucking things to do.
It's awful. It's like being betrayed by the best hobby in the world.
And then you feel like you can't, I bit my tongue. I can't speak now for some reason because I bit my fucking tongue when I was eating. I don't know. It could be minutes, it could be hours. Who knows?
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have to have soup. I can't chew. I'm gonna have to have soup. And while I'm eating, could you please put some fucking Judas Priest on while I eat this soup, please? Because it makes me feel at home.
What?
But I mean, it's a massive rarity. I've sometimes bit my cheek. I didn't even know that's even fucking possible.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've done it. I've even sat there afterwards going, "How did I just manage to get my cheek in between my teeth? I don't know how I did that."
Yeah, it's weird. It's amazing how much you don't do more of it more.
I don't know. Is it me? Do conversations like this make you really conscious about where your tongue is placed in your mouth? You're like, shit, I'm going to bite my tongue. I'm sat there going, hold on, let's make sure my tongue's nowhere near my teeth. I don't want to bite it back.
Do you reckon people with a lisp have more, bite it more often than people who don't?
Oh, maybe. Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah, because obviously that would, it comes out every time, that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm not taking the piss, by the way. If anyone's got a lisp out there, I'm not taking the piss. I'm just asking a genuine question.
It's genuine. It is a very good, genuine question, to be fair. When was it? Can you remember the last time you bit your tongue? No, I'm trying to think now.
No, it's not pleasant though.
No,
I remember brushing my teeth last week, and then I don't know why, but I managed to ram it into the very front bit here of my gum, and then just piss blood everywhere. Yeah, it was weird. I was just like, but I never ever smashed my fucking gums with a toothbrush. So how have I managed it? Also, how do you even fucking drop your toothbrush? I keep dropping it as well. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Didn't you once drop your toothbrush and smash your sink? I just had a memory of this when you lived in Cheltenham. I swear I remember when you lived in Cheltenham, you dropped your toothbrush and it cracked your sink, like took a chunk out of the sink.
I've got a vague recollection. I can't remember.
When you were in the flat where we were watching the football, that flat, I can't remember the name of the road.
Barclay Street.
Yeah, it was in there.
I've got a vague recollection.
Yeah, don't know. Random memory.
Yeah, that's all right. It's fine. It's not something I remember. It's a very weird thing to remember, though.
I know. Do you mention dropping your toothbrush? Like, still does it, bless him.
And you always find the things that you don't want to drop because you don't want to break them are the things that you try and catch and throw somewhere else. Which reminds me, I had the window open. I was watching AEW, and I had the window open, and my phone was next to me on my duvet cover. And I'm not joking. The world's biggest fucking wasp just appeared. Like, hello, morning, how are you? And I just went, oh shit! And my first initial reaction was throwing my duvet, but my phone was sat there. So I threw my duvet and my phone out the fucking window, which is wide open, might I add. And it smacked the wall, luckily, and I was like, shit! There's a nice big crack in the corner now, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck's sake.
But I was more bothered about getting my phone than I was getting rid of the wasp. But luckily, then I got a t-shirt and I smacked the wasp, but my windows were like this. Like, when they're like a bit diagonal. So I hit it from one window to the other, and it was like, fuck are you doing, bastard?
This is a pinball.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like, fucking come on then. Like, just... Because he made a massive like boom against the wall. That's how fucking chunky this motherfucker was. It was like queen wasp. Not entirely sure. I hope there's not a fucking nest around here. I'd be livid.
Ooh,
yeah, I know, but they make me feel weird looking at them with the little honeycomby things. It's all it's making my teeth feel odd. I want to I'm going to bite my tongue.
Yeah,
they're just annoying little bastards.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was the treat again? Oh, biting your tongue. Yeah.
It's every time.
I'm amazed that we don't do it more often. It's almost like your tongue knows not to go near it.
Yeah. It's a bit of a weird one. I always seem to bite the sides. Never
like a weird level of Super Mario where it's like, when you start chewing that, and it's just like, dip. It's like, just don't get chomped on. Where it's like nourishing the food in your mouth. Ba, 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 ba. Like the big square things with the spikes out everywhere. Yes. They're like slant. Yeah, like those.
Did you catch bite your tongue like do? Oh.
Yeah, literally. When you eat food, it's like what? Just yeah.
I better know it's fine.
Spicy food. You fire those little fireballs. Anyway,
conscious next time I eat now. Anyway,
yeah, especially if you hear me. What's that fucking music? What can I hear Mario? Anyway, how much I hate children.
Yes,
Jamie. What else is Callum Treachings this week?
When I die, someone's going to have to cancel all my subscriptions.
That's a really good point, actually.
Yeah, Lucy, looks like you're up.
Like in the past, it's like, oh, I've got to cancel his bank account and like little things like that. Now it's Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, like fucking whatever else everyone else bloody subscribed to.
Who's that minted?
Well, yeah, good point.
Yeah. Before we know it, subscription's going to be like £100 with the way they're going.
Surprise me.
Yeah. You get a gold bar every time you subscribe to something.
I feel like there should just be like one ultimate subscription where you get like Netflix, Disney, Spotify, all this sort of stuff just in it. Just pay one thing. That'd be really helpful.
Yeah, no, it's just the way no, there's always going to be competition in there. Competition.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe you have to have some sort of nominated partner, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess you
would. Maybe would have to deal with that, or would this? I don't know how. I've never died, so I don't really know how like this works. Like, do you have to then? Is there someone that like is aware of your death, and then it goes, "Oh, okay, I now must close this and this."
Unless when your bank account gets closed, it just cancels them all anyway. I don't know.
Potentially, well, possibly because it'd probably come up with like deceased on the thing.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. So
also with two-factor authentication and all that bollocks these days, like your thumbprint and your fucking face scan and everything, I don't even know how someone will be able to access all your stuff to cancel it for you anyway.
Oh yeah, so that's getting ridiculous now. But I love two-factor authentication because so many times people try and hack them, and it's like delete, and every time it's like Russia, like yeah, of course it is.
Of course it's Russia.
What are you looking for? There's nothing in there, mate. Do you know what I mean? Unless you want to look at fucking, I don't know, Scottish rugby, EMP, and Zabby every now and again. I think that's all that's in there. Yeah. And the podcast.
Just on the junk. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my probably work shit. Nothing exciting. We must make sure we infiltrate the UK. Hack Tom Stevens' email. He knows things. Clearly, he knows things. Get knowledge of fill his door handle. Fuck, he moves too much. I can't fucking find him.
Too much.
Fucking moves every fucking 6 months. I cannot even find him. I cannot kill bastard. I need to fucking find bastard. I hack email. I find out where he is. Oh, fuck's sake. Two-factor authentication, prick. I can't get in. I try Face ID. He'd go, no, he's not Russian. Christ almighty, I can't hack fucking Tom Stevens' email. I need vodka.
I love the idea that you move so much because you're on the run from the KGB now.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. I've given it away now, haven't I? Fucking spoiled it. Ruined it for everyone. Bollocks. You don't have to move again. Thanks, mate.
Sorry.
That's like Callum even bringing this up. No, it's Callum doing it. We brought it. Bastards.
Next week from a new location.
I wonder how subscriptions are going to work though when we're older.
It's like getting crazy now, but no doubt there's going to be more.
What's frustrating is you pay for subscription to fucking do your washing.
To do your washing?
Well, I don't know, just a joke.
Oh, I thought it was an actual thing then, the way
just
you
a
said
joke, just a joke. Don't worry, you ruined it. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Sorry.
That's all right. But I think there was Jimmy Carr made a joke about how they want to be able to clock your mileage to know how much to charge you. And he went, isn't that petrol?
Well, yeah.
I was like, that's a very good point. Yeah.
But
Americans charge for everything. Insurance for this, insurance for that. Americans, it's all about money. And I worry that this is the way we're going here.
Yeah. Yeah, I do worry things are changing a lot. And everything's going up.
Still. No, it's in still. It's going up still.
Oh, it's still going up still.
Still. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Put the water rights there. Put the water rights. Lovely. Anyway, moving on.
Many uses of the word still.
Now. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, everyone else who learned English language. Anyway, Jamie.
Anyway, yes.
And finally, what is Callum Treaching us this week?
It would devastate everyone to learn that kinks were genetically inherited.
Oh, no. Wow. No.
So you're not a pagan, though?
I don't think that's a kink. That's a religion.
Okay. I don't know too much about paganism. I don't want to start. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that there.
Are you trying to get to like naked rituals and all that sort of shit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, yeah.
I don't know if that is a part of it that my mom indulges in, and I do not want to know. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't found out and expressed your interest in her interests.
Not in that side of it. No, I was going to tell a story I'm not going to tell in public.
Why?
Because members of my family might listen to this.
Jamie Westwood, you have just opened that door. Do not shut it. You've opened the door.
I will give a very vague version.
You do not tease. You do not come in and go, there's the carrot, but you're not having it.
I will give a very vague answer to this thing because I'm not going into fucking detail. Unfortunately, I already know of at least, hopefully, a past kink of a member of my family. And no, it has not passed on, and I don't want it to. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, well, that was boring.
Because if I went into detail, I'd terrify everyone and make myself throw up on camera. So.
Okay, yeah, well, don't do that. Don't do that. I wouldn't make you tell stories. Well,
All
I've made you do it.
All I will say is, psst. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does my French girlfriend like golden showers? Oui. Oui. That's a Stuart Francis joke. He's now retired.
Such an obvious joke. That's brilliant.
But when I saw Stuart Francis do that joke, he fucked it up. It was really funny. And he went, let's start again. He actually walked off stage and came back on again. Did it all again. It was so good. That was a great show. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any.
No, not really. Not I can think of.
I probably do that I just don't know about yet.
I was going to say, it's probably one of them things like you mentioned to someone else, like, you fucking
Oh,
fuck.
no. Bacon fat down the throat. I wonder why Mum always enjoyed making bacon all the time. It was weird. Now I know.
To be fair, though, it could be genetically linked, but because we don't really talk to our parents about things like that, we'll never know.
No, it's not something you really want to find out, is it?
No.
I mean, it should never be the subject of, we don't talk about that because you just don't. But I suppose it's never really something that comes up over lunch.
No,
You know what I
not
mean?
really.
No, Mum. Basically, do you like ball and gags? Chains ball, like being gagged. Yeah, absolutely, bloody love it, mate. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean?
You're right, though. It is one of them. It's not going to come up in conversation. What's worse is I've got it twofold because I've got kids, and I do not want to think about that either. So, yeah. I don't like
What's this?
conversation.
What's this leather suit in your cupboard here, son? What's this leather? Why you got cat ears? Basically, well, I have one too. I didn't realise it was passed down in family. Bloody hell! Look at this.
Where'd you get yours from?
Yeah, my gag's blue. Why's yours red? Oh dear.
What a terrifying conversation.
Yeah, I know. But mad respect to people that just be who they want to be and do what they want to do. Like, do you know what I mean?
I actually kind of
Absolutely.
admire people that wear their heart on their sleeve and things like that. Like, yeah, I'm into this.
I just don't give a shit. I love it. It's great. When Channel 4 released that TV show about the people dressed as puppies and dogs and stuff, people go like, "Oh my fucking god, this is disgusting." Well, I've got a really good idea for you, Mildred. Don't watch it.
But yeah, if you're not interested, don't fucking
Problem
watch it.
solved. Problem solved. There's something out there for everybody.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, Dad, why have you got a 12-inch dildo, Black Mamba?
Black Mamba.
Man's 15. Why is yours only 12? Oh, yeah, it's tiny, that.
I can take more than you, Dad.
Man's got tentacles on it. Anyway, Jamie, let's move swiftly on, shall we?
Please.
Jamie,
Yes.
it's time for Tom's Journal.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Yes, but where on Eileen?
For fuck's sake. I mean, yeah, but I guess a bit of guidance would have been helpful.
We got to start strong, We got to start strong. Can a ghost and a zombie come from the same person? Like, I'm so amused by the image of a ghost watching in horror as their zombified body shambles around. Brains. Ghost, for fuck's sake, this is so embarrassing. Please, Phil, get it together. We're a lawyer, for God's sake.
That's a really good question. That must be so embarrassing if you've got all your conscious and everything. Just be like, "Oh, fuck is going on?"
State of that. Is that what I look like after a night out? Fucking hellfire. I would have stopped drinking, Sheila. So sorry I killed you, love. My mum
would wake up so early just to cut the crust off my sandwiches for lunch. She knew the crust was my favourite part. She hated me so much.
I thought we were saw that going.
Oh. Did you know that a male bee's testicles explode during sex, killing him instantly? That means if you see a bee flying around, chances are he's a virgin, fucking nerd.
Saw that going.
Oh, so good. Oh, this is a Jamie. I reckon you're going to fucking love this. If the person who named walkie-talkies named everything in life. Stamps. Licky sticky. Defibrillators. Hearty starty. Bumblebees. Fuzzy buzzy. A pregnancy test. Maybe baby. A bra. A breasty nesty.
That's incredible.
A fork. Stabby grabby. Socks. Feety heaty. A hippo. Floaty bloaty. And finally, a nightmare. Screamy dreamy.
They are all fucking incredible. But breasty nesty and hearty starty, mwah. They are phenomenal.
So good. Old people are like, no elbows on the table, it's bloody rude. And then say something racist.
It's funny because it's true. It's so true. I've always said old people are the only people that moan at you for being rude and are the rudest fucking people on the planet.
I always got bollocked for wearing a hat at the table. Always.
It's such a weird one. Things I get upset about.
Eating probiotic yogurt while antibiotics. Okay, now battle.
Fucking great.
Oh. And again, in just my favourite context, my favourite things ever, this is so good. My nephew just said to me, is wind made from birds flapping their wings? He's so adorable, isn't he? Wrong! My nephew's 24, he's addicted to heroin. We've come to the life cycle of a bubble wand. Okay? Purchase the bubble wand for $3.99. Blow bubbles using bubble wand to the magical delight of your child. Child then insists that it's their turn and that they can do it themselves. Hand bubble wand to child. Child instantly pours all the contents of bubble wand all over the floor. Everyone cries for an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking accurate. Yeah. As soon as you said child insists they can do it, I was like, I know where this is going. Yeah. Fucking night. I fucking hate bubble wands.
Yeah, I don't get shit like that. You know, when you go to the fair and it's like pinwheels that light up, like, no, what a load of garbage. What are you going to do that
It's always the kids like, I want to blow bubbles. And I know within 2 seconds, you're not going to be blowing bubbles. I'm going to be blowing bubbles so you can pop them. And inevitably, every time.
And then she randomly became a West Ham fan.
I'm forever blowing bubbles. Look at me getting football references.
Therapist. Anyways. Me. Anyways isn't a word. You mean anyway, right? Therapist. Anyway, we would talk about your difficulty making friends. Serious question, Jamie. When someone's telling you a really sad story and they're crying, how long should you wait before you take a bite of your hot dog?
In all fairness, I never know what to do in these situations. And I hate it.
Oh, that's really sad. Yeah.
That's depressing, but this looks delicious.
Yeah,
So,
I know. It's
yeah.
like, it's just going cold. Shut the fuck up. But I want to be here for you, but I'm starving. Until they make a Fast and Furious Christmas movie with Vin Diesel drag racing a sled, pulled by reindeer, and teaching elves about family, the franchise will never be complete.
Why has that not happened? That's just got fucking Hollywood Christmas special
Yeah.
written all over it.
I bet it's filmed on Jupiter or something stupid. Yeah.
We're going to the North Pole. Oh. Hell, I might even break my rule and watch that one.
Please don't. Therapist. Do any sounds annoy you? Me. What, real sounds or imaginary sounds? Therapist, curious. Let's say imaginary. Me, a spider wearing flip-flops.
Oh, that has got to be a horrendous noise. Oh, yeah.
It was so loud. It sounded like fucking gunfire or fireworks going off or something.
Even the tiniest spiders would make such a fucking racket with that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hilarious though. Well, you wouldn't be. You'd hear like with the tiny spiders, yeah. Be like
Have
very. Have I got tinnitus?
I just wonder why I just turned into the Churchill talk.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Big fan, I suppose. I don't know. The fact that Guns N' Roses never made a Christmas album called Welcome to the Jingle makes me absolutely furious.
Again, that would be fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did they never do it? I suppose that
Welcome to the jingle. We ring lots of bells. That is so good. Santa comes anytime he wants, riding his sleigh through the skies very fast. I don't know. Delivering lots of presents. Anyway. Yeah.
That was fucking good.
Thank you. Anyway, barista. About your order, me, yeah? You simply said, and I quote, "Fuck me up, you caffeine cleric." Yeah? This is what you do. I stepped on the scales today, and it said bat. It took me a few seconds to realise it meant the battery was out. But before I realised that, I just said, "I'm not a bat," out loud.
I was terrified where this was going then when you said, "This is you. I stepped on the scales today."
Sorry,
Thanks,
James.
mate. I know I put a lot of weight back on, but...
No, fuck off. I wasn't what I said at all. But to begin with, I can see why you thought that.
But yeah, that is something I'd do, to be fair, yeah.
Scottish Twitter has come through
Oh,
again.
God.
Why do folk only give their babies weight when it's born? You never see Facebook statuses saying, "That's my Nathan, 21 the day, can you believe he's 15 stone?"
It's true, to be fair, but at the same time, going back to our previous conversation, if my mom did that, I'd be fucking mortified, so please don't do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Demi, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
So, oh, mate, my son proposed to his fiancée about 6 months ago, and she said yes. They're super happy. We love her family too. And I just found out today that another girl is in love with him and plans to propose next week. I mean, should I say anything? Oh, and he's 4. They're all 4.
Fuck's sake. No idea where that was going then. Oh, God. That just reminded me when Lena said she was going to get married to someone on the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's never been done.
Yeah, it's very true.
So I spent the evening varnishing my grandparents' dining room floor. Here is a list of things they offered me in the 3 hours I was there. A pork pie. A cup of tea. A glass of milk. A bacon sandwich. A cricket bat. A drinks cabinet. A diet plan because I'm looking big. The number of a landscape gardener. A picture of Josh. training to be a wrestler, chocolate, a small statue of a boat in a bottle, a pair of trousers, 6 muffins, 4 muffins, at least take 2 muffins, a gilet, and an arm wrestle.
An arm wrestle? That was Nan.
Yeah, it was.
I like that. Offer me a diet plan because I'm looking a bit big, and then offer me 6 muffins, 4 muffins, 2 muffins.
2 muffins. At least take 2. Yeah. Grandparents are amazing.
Oh no, I miss mine every fucking day.
Bless you, fella. I've still got my dad's side left, but probably not for much longer. This is one of my favourite entries. I loved this. So, you know how much I love stupid shit?
Yes.
Me. We're going to go up an escalator. Can you say escalator? Toddler. Escavate! Me. A simple no is fine.
And that would be you as well.
Oh, so good. So fucking good. I love shit like that. Friend. Oh, so I'm actually poly. Me pulling out crackers. Well, you're not going to believe what I have for you.
Oh, fucking gold.
Jamie, I mean, we won't know this, but middle-aged men are by far the worst for road rage. Just because your wife won't let you harass Graham doesn't mean you can get at mine on the A3106.
Fucking great.
Oh, so good.
Never understood road rage, but I think that's because I'm not a driver. I wonder if,
Yeah.
like, as soon as you pass your test, you're just going to have this new form of anger.
I remember it on my phone to my dad once, and he went, "Anyway, son, do you realise it's like you're a fucking prick? Sorry, someone cut me up." I was like, "Oh."
I remember when I was a kid, my dad was fucking awful for it. But come on now, I'm like, he can't hear you. Like, what's the point in this?
Yeah, I've never. Yeah. Wife. Look, love, when I said bring me something back from the beach, I meant like a conch shell. Me struggling to hold a seagull. Well, fucking say that then!
That's the best one. That's the fucking best one. Fucking great. Oh, fuck trying to catch a seagull, though. Jesus Christ.
No, I know. Hopefully not in Sunderland. They'll probably try and jizzle over it. Because you're getting close, and don't hate me, don't be bored with your midlife crisis and buy a sports car. Go hard. Learn magic. Lease a falcon. Start a cult. Are people worried about you? Sure. But are they a little curious? Yeah, man. Sign them up for the cult. You got to make those falcon payments.
Imagine just walking home with a falcon, becking and be like, what the fuck?
I've taken up falconry. We've also signed a card. People are joining, and they've got to pay for these falcons, you know?
Oddly enough, I did actually have it. I must have been a couple of weeks ago. I turned around to Becky and was like, I wonder if I have a midlife crisis and what will it be? I don't drive. I have no interest in sports cars, even if I did. What will my midlife crisis purchase be?
Probably a fucking T-Rex or something stupid.
Probably a bat suit or something, no, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say fucking Batman here, isn't it? It's fucking sweltering this, mate. Fucking boiling in here, isn't it? Yeah. Gonna go down the apples and pears, bruv. Go fucking have a bevy, innit? For a fucking bevy. This one's for Claire, if she still watches this fucking show. I thought she might enjoy this.
Okay.
Imagine if spiders giggled when running away from us.
Don't. She had a fucking breakdown the other day because she thought she saw a spider in the house.
Really?
That's a horrendous image.
Sounds like a horror film, isn't it?
It really does.
Daughter. So, how do I solve X? Me. You don't have to solve for X, because X can't give it to you. Daughter. Do you see what I mean? Teacher. I completely understand why you're failing now.
I would say she's passing her life if she's being given that knowledge. You know, DMX is adding some knowledge in this house. You're winning.
Yeah. 2 more. Paramedic arriving on the scene. Oh my god! His face is totally disfigured! Me. I only hurt my leg. What?
That's got to have happened at some point, hasn't it? Someone's thought something's wrong, and they're like, "No, that's just me. That's just who I am."
I just broke my finger. Okay.
My bad.
Right. Jamie. An AI bot wrote this obituary, and I'm losing my fucking mind.
Fuck.
Brenda Tent, if I can get her name right, retired from living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweet heart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youths. She had no horses, but thought she did. The church gave her a choir because she sang like bird and looked like bird. Brenda was a bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven. In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life. It is literally impossible to pick a favourite line from this because the entire thing is gold.
Send life. I mean, she'd probably be very appreciative of this point, but that is fucking brilliant. There's so much to unpack with that. Sang like bird. She was a bird.
She sang like bird, looked like bird. Brenda was a bird.
Stupid was a librarian from birth.
Collector of dust.
It's fucking superb. I now want AI to write my obituary.
And finally, Jamie, this is fucking amazing. This is one of my favourite journal entries ever, and I've got to end on this. Jesus breaks bread. This is my body. Pours wine. And this is my blood. Cuts life into pieces. And this is my last resort.
I had no idea where that was going there, but it was gold.
And that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
Oh, fucking hell, that is fucking super.
Jamie, I think we've had a year. We've had a hell of a year. 2026 is just around the corner. I think it's actually already here. If you're watching this right now, we're literally 2 days in. So hopefully we all made it all okay. There's no millennium bug or anything like that. There's no 2026 bug or anything like that going around right now. Hope you've all had wonderful Christmases. Hope you've all had wonderful New Years. Thank you for joining us, like we say, each and every week, or whether it's monthly, bi-monthly, whatever. We always appreciate you being here. Hope you've had the greatest New Year ever. Have the most amazing 2026. Hope you've got your resolutions and do whatever it is the fuck you're doing this year. This is your fucking years, people. This is your year. I can feel it in my ovaries. We look forward to welcoming more people on the show this year. We look forward to getting back out in the fields this year. This is 2026 is going to be massive for the Chronicles of Podcast. We can't believe we've been here for 7 years, James.
It's mental, isn't it?
It's so crazy. Have the greatest rest of your time off work. Sadly, we have to go back. Hopefully you make it through the next 9 months of January because it's fucking long. And we'll see you all next week for another brand new edition of the Chronicles of Podcast.
Thank you, everybody. If you thought 2025 was good, well, the only way is up.
I'm ever so sorry for him still. Ta-ta, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.